we're attacking all these alive things and we're just eating them. For me, I feel like this is, for your list, it's something we'd order from a restaurant, right? Like a cannibal restaurant.
Yes. You go and this is served to you. You don't hunt them down.
Got it. So in this one, like you and I are just attacking things. So it's very interesting. Like you have the actors, and then I have us just annihilating movie creatures.
Yeah, this is very weird, and I love it.
Yeah, this is
kind of
great.
like this movie.
Yeah, this is a good one. All right, who's your dessert?
My dessert is Tessa Thomas.
Oh,
Thompson. Excuse
Thompson.
me. Yeah, I think she is a phenomenal actor, incredibly funny, very sweet, and that's the first name I thought of when I thought of dessert.
I love it.
Don't tell me what side she'd be like baked in or something. I have no idea, but that's my first idea.
Pettifor? Tessa Thompson Pettifor? Tessa Thompson, let's see. She's playing a queen. She's going to be the new queen in Thor.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Let's see. Are there any foods, like royal food?
Royal foods are like some type of honey, something with honey on it. Like
oh,
to get
yeah.
That Valkyrie, like, idea, like a sweet bun or a raisin twist with cinnamon and honey. Oh, I'm so hungry for it.
We got some interesting meals going on, man.
We definitely do. What I'm really happy about is that our lists match this movie and how they're not quite together, but they are actually together.
That's fun. Yeah, you're right. We're the two composers coming up completely different lists.
Yeah, and we should mention that before we sign out. So they didn't work together. They both have music on this soundtrack, but they didn't like sit down together and compose. They each did their own part and then just smacked them together.
I love it. And that's what we did.
Yeah, it's exactly what we did.
And we made a super list. This is great. This is good food. I'd probably do yours because it's in a restaurant instead of us just attacking live characters.
We would still have to cook them. Unless you're Pizza the Hut, then you're like, I guess you're okay.
I picture you and I just on like motorcycles killing these things, driving around from city to city, hunting them down.
Well, is there any more killer food movies?
Well, there's like
Attack the Killer Tomato.
There was I know there's Sausage Party. There's all the food in there, but I can't think of too much killer food. I mean, well, Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Thanksgiving. I only made it 20 minutes in that film.
I'd eat it. I'd eat that turkey.
I feel like this is like a subgenre of horror films that really, really wants to come out. Like things that humans eat that then turn violent and eat us. I don't know what that would be. It's like Night of the Killer Chickens. The killer chicken nuggets.
The Frighteners had those chickens walking, didn't they? Remember the chickens in the Frighteners?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. We could eat those. But those aren't really characters.
Yeah.
Would the ghosts from Frighteners be like a Jell-O if you ate them because they're like gooey?
If you could eat a ghost, yes. A ghost would be gelatinous. Yeah. And probably not a good texture. It's not something I want to eat.
Yeah. And then we left out the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Oh, the best dessert. We screwed up.
Yeah. And
it lasts us forever.
Oh, are there any graham cracker?
Graham crackers.
Graham cracker, like, creatures to make. I want to make, like, a s'more.
I mean, you would use, like, the Ginger Dead Man.
Oh.
And stick it in between.
Yeah. Yep. I like that.
That's a good one.
Actually, Ginger Dead Man is a thing.
Yes. Yeah, that's with Steve Buscemi. No, oh my God, the crazy one who was in the car wreck and he talks funny. He was in all the commercials.
Gary Busey?
Gary Busey, yeah.
Oh my gosh, he's the Ginger Dead Man?
I think he's the voice. Yeah.
Man, he was in Predators. I missed him in the 90s. Under Siege, Predators 2, Point Break, Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, he was.
that was
phenomenal.
80s. Lethal Weapon 80s.
Yeah.
Dude was the best. All right, so final thought about Ravenous before we take off.
Everyone should check it out. If you've already checked it out, do it again.
And then let's see, Award Wieners podcast rec.
A recommendation, yeah. So promotion. Hey. So Award Wieners is my podcast that I do with my co-host John, and we are going through every Best Picture winner. So that's 91 films at the moment. Next up, we are going to do $1 Million Baby, and that will come out right around the time when this drops.
Man, I watched that movie in the theater 3 times, and it crushed my soul 3 times.
It is fantastic. This is the first time I've ever seen it. I'm very excited to talk about it.
Oh, wow. This is the first time you watched it?
It is, absolutely, yeah. And what's going on is that, like, I've seen bits and pieces of this list, but there's, like, huge gaps, and this is why I want to do this project. And so now I'm, like, forcing myself to watch these highly acclaimed movies, and sometimes it's like I'm like, I love this movie, like $1 Million Baby, and sometimes it's like, I can't stand this film, like Amadeus.
Whoa, you didn't like Amadeus?
I thought there was parts of it that were cool, but I don't really understand why it won the Best Picture.
That's a sumptuous movie.
It does. It looks phenomenal, but I couldn't get into it. I should have. I wish I did, but like, you know how it goes. Like, everyone has different opinions, and you like some things, you don't like some things, and it's okay. You know, you just do what you want to do, like what you want to like this movie.
We're adults.
Exactly. It's not worth getting into a fight on Instagram or Twitter about whether a movie is good or bad. Yeah. Just enjoy it.
I just think maybe you're the first person I've heard that has said you weren't really into Amadeus. But I don't really talk to many people about Amadeus because not many people have watched Amadeus. Does that make sense?
I mean, yeah, they haven't watched it in 30 years. Why would they?
Yeah, I do have some movies that when people say I hate, I'm like, yo, like Deep Blue Sea. But
it's great.
Yeah, exactly. But no, this was fun, man. And you know what? I need to get you. You need to write up like a promotion. You do this podcast so much. I'll put some of your stuff up on Movies, Films, and Flicks. And I have a Movies, Films, and Flicks Instagram. You should check it out.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. I'm really, really happy to see you on there. And I'm going to recommend some podcasts to follow too for you.
Yeah, do it. Which ones?
VHUs. I just found about this podcast. They're 9 episodes in. It's where this guy grew up in a VHS store, and he is watching old VHS movies and then interviewing people that are related somehow to the film. So, for example, they just did Teen Witch, and he interviewed an actual witch about the movie. Like, what's it like to live in Salem? What does this movie get right? What does this movie get wrong? It's a very, very fun podcast. I highly recommend it.
That's cool. I like that. All right, so check that out, and then write me up some other ones. I'll throw them up on the site. So for me, Mark Hoffmeyer, for David Cross, this is Movies, Films, and Flicks. We'll see you next week.